Well, the month of May is Stroke Awareness Month, and learning to spot the signs and the symptoms of a stroke are critical in order to receive quick and accurate treatment. Today, we are joined by Dr. Walter Elrod, Stroke Program Medical Director at Lima Memorial Health System, and he's going to talk with us today about strokes and their symptoms. So first of all, thanks for joining us today. And what is a stroke exactly?
Thanks for having me. A stroke is when part of the brain does not receive enough oxygen or blood flow. And that can happen very, very quickly and can have devastating results.
Well, we know that strokes are also the leading cause of death here in the United States. However, it's also very treatable and preventable, right?
It is, if you get there in time. If you treat it as an emergency, it's treatable. It's certainly preventable as well, with high blood pressure and high blood cholesterol being the top things that are preventable for strokes. And not only is it a big cause of death in the United States, it's an even bigger cause of what we call morbidity, or loss of function, loss of being able to live on your own sometimes. It has devastating effects.
I understand that there's also an acronym that helps us to remember the signs of a stroke. So what is that acronym and what does each letter stand for?
So we often use a B FAST acronym. B is for balance. Sudden incoordination or off balance feeling can be a stroke, and it needs to be recognized as such and treated as such. The next letter is E, that stands for eyes. And that's a visual field deficit. So maybe you're running into the wall, or you can't see things on your right side or your left side, which can be a sign of a stroke. Then there's the FAST, which F stands for facial. So, grandma may have a droop in her face. Have them smile and see if the face works the same on both sides. The A is for arms, and we will have them put their arms up and see if she's weak on one side or the patient is weak on one side. S is for speech. Does the patient have slurred speech difficulty, or word finding problems? Can't think of the right word, which would be abnormal. The T is for timing. And when did this occur? When was the onset? With the whole idea being that this is a true emergency and the brain's not receiving enough oxygen, and that needs to be treated straight away.
Well, staying on that timing topic, many of us are kind of slow to want to dial 911 or even go to the emergency center. But in this case of a possible stroke, it's really critical that we make that 911 call and get help, right?
It is, and I think we kind of need to think about it as a heart attack of the brain. It's the same process, with the brain not receiving enough blood flow and enough oxygen. And the longer you wait, the less treatable it is, and the more deficits you're going to have. So yes, call 911, come in by ambulance. This is a true emergency and needs to be taken so.
Thank you so much for your time today. We have been with Dr. Walter Elrod out at Lima Memorial Health System, and we'll be back with more right after this.